SUPRA, known as an oracle, is now a complete all-in-one layer 1. These have now launched, and SUPRA was listed today. We will look at the price, the development, and of course the community, the pre-sale, the giveaway, and the future, and the partners. And welcome to the Crypto Owl. Long intro, many topics we will discuss. Let's dive right in. SUPRA. What is SUPRA actually? SUPRA started as a novel oracle and immediately caught the community's attention, and they became known as the Chainlink Killer. Chainlink is the most well-known oracle currently available, and SUPRA stated back then that with new technology, we will launch as a new oracle. And this led to many being extremely hyped about this new project, SUPRA Oracles. SUPRA Oracles then suddenly became just SUPRA, and all of a sudden it is the all-in-one layer 1. Because at the end of the day, they said, yes, we have many partners, yes, we have many inquiries, we also have many integrations planned, but actually what the others can do, we can do too, and we have utilized the new virtual machine from Move, which we already know from SUI, and was recently integrated into IOTA. If we take a look at what they have really gathered in terms of followers, it's really impressive. We all know that there are not many bots on X anymore. This means that many bot and fake followers are being removed by the new X or Twitter algorithm. This means that followers here are a statement, almost followers. And now the time has come for the token launch, which was set to happen with some exchanges. We reported yesterday that there were indeed some exchanges present. At the same time, there is still the possibility to grab the airdrop here. We made a video about it. This is how it looks. You sign up. You can find the link to it in the video description. In the video, which I would like to link to you again up here, Patrick explained everything about how it all looks. Now let's take a look at where SUPRA stands or where they started. Now we see a green candle here, of course, a new listing. So they have to start somehow 2001, and then the first sell-off, which is partly due to the airdrop situations, no question about it. And now we see 0.0077 here. Now one might wonder, what are these 0.777 worth? Everyone is thinking, is that a lot? Is that a little? 0.7 cents, so 0.007. Now we first have to look at where the price was before. And that's relatively simple. Let's go to CryptoRank. They always do this very well and show it on USANT. The problem at this point is that there is still a small error in it, which we can take a look at. Specifically, when we go to overview here, we see what is currently happening, where the chart stands, and so on. But what is actually interesting is when we go to fundraising, and in fundraising, we first see where it all stands or where the price is. Here, there is actually a small problem at this point, namely that SUPRA oracles, when they were oracles, had 10 billion tokens. Here, the amount was 10 billion. Then they turned SUPRA oracles, which is also referred to as SUPRA oracles up here, into SUPRA, the all-in-one layer 1. And then it was said, more tokens are needed to achieve our plans. The 10 billion wonders became 100 billion. This also means that these prices here, like the ICO price at 0.0y, would be a real sensation if this price simply dropped from 0.04 to 0.7 cents. This has also been shifted by a 0. This means that all these prices you see, you still need to insert a 0 in between, which is currently not shown here. This means that here the price was 0.4, 0.08, here the price was 0.4114, and so on. Yes, many prices and a lot of information are not recorded here at CryptoRank, although CryptoRank usually goes and updates all this data. That's why I'm very surprised that nothing is listed here. Then they also added another round in which Coinbase Ventures and so on participated. And I also believe that these numbers listed here are not 100% accurate. The price has also changed here by a 0. Therefore, if you go here and say 84% down, that's not entirely correct. But it's not even twice the amount that investors have made at the current price. Now we are, of course, curious about what will happen in the future and where this is going. In the ICO and also in the private rounds, there is initially a bit of profit, but not such a huge profit that investors can just jump ship and say, hey, we're out of here and we've made our profit. So for us, it was 1,000. Instead, one has to look a bit into the future and see what they are planning. Before we look into the future, let's first focus on the fact that you can take profits with this token listing. So there are small competitions from many exchanges. Let's take a quick look. A brief overview, Maxi. We will go into more detail shortly. We have KuCoin. You can check that out. And we also have Gate.io. Links to the exchanges, in case you haven't been there yet, can be found in the video description. There you will find the various 1,000 competitions. And of course, there are also links to these competitions so that you can participate. And as mentioned, you can also register on the exchanges. My partner, who has been with me for a long time, is Maxi, and Maxi has Supra, or Supra Oracles is already listed, and you can easily buy this Supra token on Maxi, for example, via limit and market order, and then send it to a hardware wallet if it is supported and hold it. At the same time, you can do futures trading, for example. Coin M, which means going long with Bitcoin or using USDT through perpetual futures, and many events. A special event that is currently taking place is the Supercar event. A few days ago, it was called something else. They had some naming issues because they advertised with the name of the company whose car is under this curtain. We all want a Lambo. Here it was exactly the other big, well-known sports car. Win big prizes every day. A supercar is waiting for you. You can simply participate by doing futures trading, and here you can then spin this prize wheel. You can get a scratch card, or here is another lucky wheel. Then there are scratch tickets and many other things you can participate in at this event. That's why it is worth getting started with Maxi, and Maxi itself says, yes, we have the lowest fees, and here maker and taker fees are very, very low, the lowest fees on the market, and they have over 2,600 cryptocurrencies listed, even more than Gate.io, which was long in first place because Maxi lists new cryptocurrencies daily. Check out Maxi, and with the link in the video description, you get 10% cashback when you sign up at Maxi. So it's worth checking out Maxi with low fees and a lot of options. If we now take another look at the token airdrop from exchanges, we see here from Maxi that this is through a Glamio giveaway. You have to meet certain conditions, such as following on X, then following on Telegram, or winning there, and so on. So anyone who is interested and wants to take part in this SUPRA token airdrop, this event of USDT and 7.15 million SUPRA, I believe there is quite a bit to grab. But as mentioned, we have seen that the price is currently not very exciting, and I think many investors had hoped for more. But now we come to the outlook for the future, namely USD. If we look further, SUPRA has achieved something very exciting. They were connected as an oracle with so many blockchains that they managed to establish contacts on many blockchains and actually wanted to be integrated there as well. Now we have said, look, we have so many contacts, so many opportunities, and we have also been approached by so many projects. We can also create our own layer one, and that is exactly what they have done at the end of the day. And if we take a look at who their partners are, the list is already quite long. We see the apps in the form of DEXs, lending, gaming wallets, launchpads, yield, real-world assets, notes wallets, and Oracle. They have actually created everything here that many layer ones struggle with at the beginning, namely finding partners and discovering new dApps. And look at what SUPRA Oracles has achieved here. One of my friends, even Ice Cream Swap, is also involved with SUPRA. I am very excited to see when this all kicks off, and many of these tokens will also launch on the SUPRA Layer 1. Overall, it looks decent, and SUPRA has a lot planned. Speaking of having a lot planned, they said the story of the SUPRA Layer 1 has just begun. The topic of Oracle will probably still be integrated into many blockchains. And at the end of the day, this SUPRA Oracle, which is still listed here as an Oracle if possible, from here, Oracles, Super Oracles, which is still listed here, will continue to be integrated into other blockchains. But with their own layer one, they certainly have a lot planned. And we see here that many things, such as the EVM testnet and other things, are also planned. So we see this super roadmap for the Super Layer 1, which is just getting started, and it remains very exciting to see how things will progress once all points are fulfilled. Plus, that all the dApps with their own tokens and applications are coming to the Supra Layer 1. So I believe Supra has a great future ahead of it. And even if the price hasn't skyrocketed directly yet, perhaps because not all applications are there, the big topic of being novel and possibly even a better Oracle, which can really only be determined over time, like Chainlink, has certainly attracted attention. I'm curious to see where the price goes. Feel free to share your comments on Super Oracles. Can you imagine we have something like this, which would be really good at 0.4 cents in the ICO, and what rounds there were for IDO? It would be amazing if we say 0.10, but for example, 0.40. That would indeed be 100x for all investors. It would certainly make everyone happy. If we are now at the point where Bitcoin is rising and the altcoins follow suit, it can be very interesting if Supra positions itself here. But we have seen in the roadmap that many points are still unfulfilled, and not all dApps are running on this Supra Layer 1 yet. Supra Oracle remains exciting and will become very exciting because the integration with most blockchains is still to come. And ahead of us lies a large package, many small projects, but overall it creates a big picture. I am eager to know where Supra is going. Remember, the airdrop is still active. Check it out. All links shown in this video can be found in the video description. And Supra also has its own Telegram group. Just join in. One might think that with 28,000 members, it must be an English group. I tell you, they have subgroups, and there is also a German group where, for example, Patrick and I are represented. So feel free to join in there and you won't miss anything because, as I said, you have an announcement group, a general group, a tweet group, and all languages are included, including the German group. In this sense, feel free to use the comment function for further questions, use the Telegram group of Supra, and also feel free to use our free Telegram group. And no, there are no signals coming. You don't have to buy anything and so on. Just join in. And I say thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.